I think the biggest trend that I see in the rare disease industry is the empowerment of the patients and the advocates to come forward and to speak and to fight for rare disease. I think this is going to be key in diagnosing rare diseases, because as we know, the path to diagnosis is one of the most challenging aspects of rare disease. It's long, it's painful, it's at times untrusted. There's a lot of gaps between physicians and patients. So I think some of the trends are, caregivers and patients having the education and the tools to be able to communicate better, to really know how to connect with one another. I think, social media has done an amazing thing for rare disease space. It's actually opened up an entire way of being able to tell the story, because, naturally with a rare disease, you don't really know anyone else with that same disease. And with social media, it's sort of allowed you to be able to connect with others that are going through similar things. So you can connect the dots faster. You can kind of learn from one another better. And with that, you can sort of move the space forward. So I think the biggest trend is using social media as a platform to spread awareness, to connect, but also they kind of feed to one another. But I think the ability to feel empowerment to actually make a move. I think also, I think that, it's the realization that discovering more in rare diseases can help with other diseases as well. I think a lot of the diseases are now starting to realize that there's something really interesting in getting even more niche within each disease. I mean, we're experiencing in oncology, cancer used to be just one big word and drugs were for just a cancer. Now there's all these nuances. What kind of cancer, exactly what cell, how does it work, what are the cocktail of drugs that you can put together to specifically fix this cancer. So I think the trend in general is moving to more attention to rare, niche, specific, because it allows you to really target and be able to do a lot more in terms of benefiting the patients.